I see you staring at this building. I'd be staring at it too. This is 1633 North Monitor in Chicago. If you like the place and it sells out, don't worry, because the builder is actually going to build about 10 to 15 of these this year. All you got to do is tell them where you want it. They'll take care of the rest. So let's go take a look at 1633 North Monitor in Chicago. Here we go. There we go, everybody. Safety first. Let the review begin. Wow. This is absolutely stunning. Okay, this is obviously the living room. And the place is staged. It doesn't need to be, but I'm glad that it is because it just accentuates everything that they've done to this place. So we'll do a little walk around here. Of course, this is the living room area. And the carpet really does a nice job separating the living room from the dining room. Of course, the couches do too, but just from looking at it like this is your living room. They did a really nice job with the construction here, and that work right there isn't cheap. Like if you bought a house that didn't have it and you wanted it done, you'd be paying a pretty penny, but in this case, just wow. So let's take a look from this angle. This is the living room. Of course, there's recessed lighting, and now here is the dining room. I would say the dining room probably starts from right here, went straight across if it was me, and there it is. What I really like, what they did in here, is we'll talk about the separation, okay? So you have your windows there, beautiful windows. You have the carpet that separates it, and then you have this change in the height of the ceiling, which to me does a good job doing an upside down signification of like the division of property, right? And they got this window right here. We have this chandelier. And then, of course, this really awesome dining room table that they've put together just really gives you an idea of what it would be like living here. And this is just a phenomenal property from the get-go. So let us go to the kitchen. Okay. I'm going to turn here. And, of course, here is the kitchen. I love this island, this four-seater. Okay, we'll come to this location here, give you guys a really good look at the island. This place is beautiful, so don't forget, the builder will build you one of these depending on, you know, where you buy land for it, and you get them the land, they get to do their measurements, and if it fits, you might be able to get one of these built wherever you want. And who knows, if you want changes, you're going to have to speak to the builder about that, but I'm pretty sure a couple of these little details can be altered for the right price, or you never know, they might just do it. But take a look. Very nice, very nice. So by rule, you have to have these, of course, every 6 feet. They have to be GFCI, and of course they do have them to code, and everything looks fantastic. So we'll give the kitchen one more look. There's the door to the back. There is the sliding doors, but we'll give this kitchen one more look. That is beautiful. Even the appliances are tip-top shape. Multi-airflow. See that, everybody? Multi-airflow. I wasn't lying. Oh, my water. Nice. Well, yeah, that is beautiful. And I really like this. Check this out. They have drawers here. The other side, of course, are chairs, but very nice. There is our stove, okay? Cabinets are beautiful. Cabinets are large. I think they're 48-inch cabinets. Of course they are, probably. This is standard, right? Very nice. There's your microwave, dishwasher. And then, of course, you throw the food up here. People grab it, they eat it, they come back, they give it back. Just like a restaurant, you throw it in the sink, and then you bet on who does the dishes. I don't know what rules there are to doing the dishes. That's up to you guys, but let me know in the comments who washes the dishes in the family. I love to know that. Show that to the wife. Say, look, see? It doesn't just have to be me all the time, right? But again, I'm going to go one more over with the living room, dining room, because it is just awesome. Okay, and right when you walked in, I missed this. Check this out. Closet. Okay. Beautiful closet area. All right, let's go to the second floor. Here we go. All right, guys, you come up those stairs. You got this window here that lets in beautiful lighting, right? And if we walk to the corner first, there's one bedroom. They have it set up right now like an office, but I don't care because it's beautiful, right? That is a closet. But okay, for me, you could put obviously a twin bed in here. That's the minimum. Then you could probably even put a full-size bed in here. I would even say a queen, and you'll be fine. Okay. Here's a second bedroom. Of course, that's a full-size bed. Actually, there might be a queen as well. But full-size bedroom, giant windows. Not even the old windows where it goes up and down. These slide left and right. Very nice. Turn this way. You got your closet, and of course, you got your ceiling fan. All right, so this house is zoned. So there's a thermostat for the first floor, and there's also a thermostat for the second floor. This is, of course, the bathroom. Let's turn the lights on. Take a step back. But yes, they got it right, and they put a tub in the bathroom along with the shower. A lot of construction companies only like putting in showers, and then they don't put it in a tub, and you can't soak. But in this case, yeah, I like what they did here. So very nice finishes. So far we saw 2 bedrooms. Here is bedroom number 3. Okay, to me this is the master. It's the largest. A lot of space in here. Okay, here is your master bath. We will turn that on. There's your shower. Now this makes sense, the fact that this is a shower, right? Because it's the master. You're conserving space, yet you're giving space to people that have the master bedroom. Very nice. Look at the fixtures. Fixtures are good. Good. And we'll come this way. We'll get another viewing of the bedroom. Okay. This is a closet. All right, let's take a look. Oh, nice size. Nice size closet. Probably about 5 feet across, maybe actually 6 feet across, maybe 6.5. But good size, okay. Then we'll come this way. You have your little overview of the yard. You can see that there. I think ultimately maybe you put a deck out there. Ultimately, that's why they got the sliding doors. Here is the other side of that closet. So, okay. Oh, look at that, his and her closets. That's what we're going to call them, his and her closets. But again, this is the master, which is really nice. And look, here's video record. I'm turning off the lights. The lights. There you go. I turn off the lights. Oh, there. Now you have another closet here. Oh, would you look at that? Washer and dryer. So second floor washer and dryer. There are the connections right there in the corner. Perfect. Samsung washer and dryer, not bad. Can't beat that. And of course we have recessed lighting. Let's see. Beautiful. Of course everything works, right? We'll come in the bathroom right here. I'll make sure these lights are off. And that was 1, 2, 3 bedrooms and a full bath. So let's go to the basement. So I love these. I love the wood for the stairs and for the banister. Very nice. And of course you have this metal here. Here is the basement. And if my voice is echoing, I apologize in advance, but that's why I have this fancy microphone here. So I'm going to walk. Basement is very cool. Very cool. So you have, don't forget, zoned air for the basement in the first floor. And then you have the zoned air for the second floor, that HVAC. Let's go ahead and flip these switches on. There you go. Again, 48-inch cabinets. A little wine chiller right there, anybody? Look at that. To wash dishes. Or when your friends come over, what should I do with the glass? You should wash it. I mean, just put it up there, we'll be fine, right? Let's turn this on. Let's come in here, and of course, just as I suspected, a full bath. Check that out. In the basement, full bath, and it's a shower. See that? Beautiful, beautiful shower, toilet. There's your vanity. Of course, you have a mirror. We'll come over here. We have one more bedroom in the basement. Okay. There you go. So perspective-wise, this is gigantic. The ceilings are extremely high. That is something that I do want to point out about this property. Ceilings are extremely high, and this bedroom rivals the size of the bedroom of the master on the second floor. Very large. You got a walk-in closet right here. Big closet. This is the biggest closet in the whole the whole house. But beautiful house. They did a really good job with it. And don't forget that if you want one of these, the builder is going to be building a couple of these, and just reach out to me so we can talk about how we can get you one of your own. So now we're going to go to the yard. Okay, we're in the kitchen, and now we are going to make our way out to the yard. Here's this beautiful yard. Okay. See, if you want to cut grass, that's just just the right amount of grass to have to cut. And I love that door because if you're in the garage having a party or something, which, hey, we do in Chicago, you can open that door and have access, Here, you can even have that like a little stage, have people singing stuff. But take a look. Beautiful siding. I love the color that they selected. Okay. And again, this deck is pretty good. I love it. Oh, metal stairs. Yep. You can even hear it. Metal stairs. Then, of course, there's your security back there with the wooden door, which is really nice. Here is the gangway. Very nice. And yeah, they did a really good job with this property. I have zero complaints. Zero complaints. All right, guys. So you like the house and you want one for your own. No problem. We can make that happen. Number one, we need to find a plot of land where you can build it. So reach out to me. I can help you look for it. We'll buy it, negotiate it. That's part one. Part two is you're going to have a conversation with the actual builder. Now, when it comes to building a house, if you're building it from the ground up, normally you're going to have the ability to pick out certain things like the paint, some of the fixtures, the colors of the cabinets, the finishes, kind of like the finishes on the backsplash here, what kind of material these things are. Now, what you have to understand is, of course, you're getting a house built by a company that already has the schematics and all that, so they may have certain rules and regulations against things that you can and cannot do because they're a business as well. They have a product. This is the way the product comes, almost like the cheeseburger comes with cheese, but you can add tomato and take away the pickles if you wanted to type thing. So in the event that you want a house built, just know that there will be things that you'll be able to negotiate to have changed, but there'll also be things that you just can't do because the product is a product. That's number one. Number two, what you need to know is that if you are going to buy a house like this that is going to be built, there are certain types of financing that we can speak to a lender about so that you can get educated on what it's going to take to actually make a beautiful home like this and the dream come true for you. So I will help you find the land. I will put you in connection with the actual builder, and then I will also get you in connection with the lender that's going to be able to help you get the financing that you're going to need so that the builder's happy, you're happy, and then you can have the house that you've always wanted.